If I don't find what the hell. Hi. I think maybe we might be live this time. And we're here tonight. I'm here with you on this Skeleton Key network. And I'm very excited to be here. And I'm going to talk to you tonight about manifestation. It's something that probably a lot of people think is not real. It's more like, oh, sure, you can really make things happen, but you really can. You can make things happen. You can make your own life happen. You can live the life that you've always wanted, and you don't have to be stuck in the one that you're not happy with. And so it's really important, though, that you try to align your body, mind, and spirit. And you have to get them all working in concert together, because it's a big undertaking. And if you are disconnected from a part of yourself, or if you have some sort of block, maybe you think, I don't deserve that kind of life, or I'm not good enough for that kind of life, or nobody's behind me, nobody wants me to have that kind of life. Well, that's all gonna create an atmosphere that will stop things from happening, and you won't be able to get the life that you want, because you're going to get stuck in this whirlwind of events that you feel like you had no participation in, and that you are disconnected from. But really, we're connected in every way to the life that we're living, and we can manipulate it and we can change it. And I'm going to try and help you do that today. So, the first thing that we need to do when we're going to manifest something is that we have to really believe that it can happen, and we have to envision it, and we have to just really, make it real in your mind. Get the feeling that you've already done it, and it's already happened. And then you just feel that feeling of what it feels like to have that be your reality. Oh, I think I'm a little bit lagging. I may be frozen. I think I am. Oh well, that's I'm not sure what to do about that. I suppose the ladies are backstage. And if I'm really truly frozen, maybe we can free me up. So anyway, I'll just keep chatting about manifestation. It was the first time I think I ever manifested. Well, it's the first time I remember, is my father married again after my mother, and he had a new wife, and they told me they were going to have a baby. And so the first thing I said is, I want a brother. I want a little brother. And so, the whole time she was pregnant, I must have been envisioning myself as a sister to a brother, and what he would look like, and, what he would be like, and all that. And I think that I expected it, I expected to have a brother. And that's part of what you have to do. So, number one, I'd say, is expect it to happen. So, if there's something like, you're wanting more money in your life, expect that it's going to come. And don't think that it's ever impossible, because that'll be counterproductive to what you want to accomplish. The second thing is shift to a reality where your desire is already achieved. So you're going to just start living in the moment of, I already got this, I got this. It's a done deal. The thing I want is already happening. It's already on its way. Like the package is in the mail. So, and you have to really make your, really desire it. Really think that this is something that I could do, that I'm gonna be happy when I'm there, which that's a whole nother story. um, Never wait to get to your destination to be happy. Be happy along the way. Otherwise you'll spend your whole life waiting to be happy. So this is a bit odd for me because of the way it's the lag is with the cameras, but not let that bother me, because my reality is that this show went exceptionally well and I had a great time, and so did all of you. So I'm going to go with that one. Um, the third thing that you want to do is create the rolling driving force. So, in other words, get excited. Get excited about that thing that you're gonna have, or that's coming. It's on its way. Get happy about it, and really, feel the joy in it, and experience that, and let it just really take you away. You have to be uh, committed. You have to commit to this idea that this is going to happen to you, that you're worth it, and that you can be the creator of your own life, and nothing can stop you. So then the next thing would be fire the intention. So at that point, being a witch, I would probably, light my candles on my altar, and I would maybe write it down, set it in the cauldron, just things like that, so that I can cement my intention that this is what I'm going to do. This is what I need from the universe, and this is what I want, and I'm going to get it. Because honestly, intent is everything. Um, if you don't have the intent behind things, you're really not going to get anything done. It's sort of like, it's just lit, it's flat. And without that intent in your heart to make something happen, you're not going to get there. You have to put that intent behind it. And I'm sure any of you who are witches know what I'm talking about. So, and then number 5 is create the bridge between imagination and reality. This one I'm kind of working on exactly how to work that one out. I probably do it unconsciously because I've done manifestation so many times that it just some of this stuff I don't really consciously think about. It's just I do it, and it gets done. This can be like meditation, where you really kind of bring your thoughts into alignment to make that get jump to reality. And it's amazing when this stuff happens. um yeah, I think 10 was the first time I could say I manifested something, but I didn't. Back to the brother story. So she had the boy. My cousin knew that she'd had a boy, and they told her not to tell me. And so she didn't. But when they told me, they said, "Well, you have a little brother." And I said, "Well, I know." And they all looked at my cousin like she told me, and I didn't tell. And I said, "No." I said, "I already knew because I always get what I want." And what a statement for a little 10-year-old child to make, But not that I was spoiled or anything. No. Uh, but the fact that I knew then that I was getting what I wanted. And so I think that's when I started doing it. And I kind of probably kept going with it, but some of it was not in a good way. I didn't have the proper training or the the mentorship to really use it properly, especially in like my teens, 20s, 30s, 40s. um, and so it was one of those things that I probably could have done a lot more with it. And I probably was a bit destructive as well to myself, mostly. I didn't think I deserved the kind of life that now I know I do, that anyone does, really, honestly. So, um, anyway, then so I think that you have to stand out of your own way to make these things happen too. If you have that thought process of, I'm not going to get this, this isn't going to really happen, I'm never going to make that happen, then you are never going to make that happen. So you really have to push those thoughts away. The next thing is, let go and allow it to come to you. And that is the toughest thing, because that's the waiting, where you've prayed, you've done the things that you could do. You've made lists, and you've made goals that you were, and steps that you could take towards it, things like that. And now you just have to kind of hang in there, because the universe moves at its own pace. You can't hurry things. You can't rush things along. They come in their own time, and you just have to wait for that time. Sometimes it's difficult, and in that waiting, sometimes we doubt ourselves and our ability to make things happen. And so that to me is like the dangerous period, that waiting period. You have to remind yourself, I believe this is happening. I believe it's already happening. I believe the universe is turning to make these things happen. And I just have to wait until they come to fruition. And to wait, I think, was one of the hardest things for me. When I had to get $5,000 in cash, and I was pretty strapped at the time. And but it was all to keep my house. My mother had let the taxes get quite far behind, and without 5,000 in cash, I was not going to be able to buy all the taxes and keep it from the applying for the deed, the people who bought the taxes. So in order to stop that from happening, I had to come up with that, and I did. Some of it was good friends. Some of it was me getting loans and stuff like that. But when it came right down to it, I got it all, when I didn't think there was any way to do so. And it was only a couple of days before I had to have it. Um, sometimes the universe holds out until the last minute. But it came, and I was able to save the house, and I try always to keep my taxes paid. Um, just my pet peeve is, your house could be completely paid for 100%. You don't owe a penny to any mortgage company or bank or the government, except for, well, that's not right, is it? You'll always owe the government. You'll owe the government until you die. And that's just sad. It's sad that you would have to worry about losing a home that you'd lived in, for 50 years, that you'd paid off, and then now, because of taxes, you might lose it. That's just not right. So that's just okay, I'll get off the soapbox on that one. Anyway, you have to then return to your natural state and be at peace. So when you get the thing that you wanted, that you needed, then you can just relax and be peaceful. And your mind shouldn't always be, like on 24/7 alert. I think we have to do things like meditation or yoga, or, go sit quietly in nature and listen to birds and the wind through the leaves and just not think about anything and just be in the moment. That's important for us, I think, to keep that vibration, that our bodies, our mind, body, spirit, to keep those vibrations like humming together. We have to take that quiet time and really reflect upon things and ask ourselves where we're going and what things that we need in our lives. I'm trying to I don't see the chat anywhere. I suppose no one's chatting. Maybe there's no one here. I'm not sure. So, but let's see here. It'll be kind of sad if no one's here because honestly, I was hoping to field questions about manifestation at some point. Let's see here. We'll go to the here, and then we'll see. The link is no good, he says. Okay, try again. Let's see.
Robin, can you hear?
I sent him a link from the the Ask Madam or whatever. Let me try it again here. I think if I go to something like I don't know. I think it would be from Terry or Jess. Here we go. Let's see if this is the proper link. Well, that's my link. That's not the right one. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't want to send them backstage.
Sam, can you hear me?
Yeah. You'd be like, hey, what the heck? Oh dear. So anyway, I'll just kind of fiddle around here. Oh, okay. Terry's gonna join me for the show. That'd be great. And maybe they can help me find how to get into how to send the link to people so they can get in and watch the show.
Can you hear me,
let's
Robin?
See. Oh, I think
I
oh,
have
she's
a
in
delay.
with audio. That's good.
Can you hear me?
So then okay. I need to look at the Facebook pages. Okay.
With that being said, let me get back and
there's these guys
say
here.
We love things, and we are excited to announce, Josh.
Okay.
I'm in Oregon.
Nope. I don't know why it just
sometimes
it just doesn't want to work for me here. I don't think. Oh, I wonder if I do groups, maybe. Oh, I wish I was better at this stuff. I'll get an event. Here we go. Great. So there is that, and that's the page. That's the notification. Okay, try that. And then, so if I go to, I know I should go to the other one, not the skeleton key, but the other one, I think, isn't it? It's the spirit page, isn't it? So let me go there and let's go spirit right there. And then let's do this. And that is, well, I don't know if I'm on here, if there's a link on the spirit page. So this is interesting. And I'm just really not sure where I'm at here.
You're actually on the Skeleton Key Network page.
Okay.
So we're not on Spirit at all. So that's where it is. That's why you're not seeing it on Spirit.
Okay, so Skeleton Key Network, and then let's see. I go to do I go to the ad, like the share to post one, or
no? I did go ahead.
Oh,
and
share
I see.
It. Okay.
I shared it in our group and everything.
I see invite. And there's a bunch of people, and I'm just inviting them. Or does that just invite them to the group?
Nope, that's fine. It should invite them to watch your show.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and it says invite friends to join this group.
Jess, so, can you hear me?
I'll just invite them into the group. So, because they may want to join the group. It's a fun group.
Comments.
We're a fun group of people.
Oh, can you not see the comments on the screen?
I don't see any. Oh wait, I'm in private chat. Let me hit.
Yeah, you need to click comments. That's where you want to be.
Between having a new laptop and just having a new chat or new podcast, I'm just not sure what I'm doing.
Do you see them now that you've clicked on comments?
No, it doesn't want to switch it over. I have the little hand and I'm clicking it and it's just not. It's not doing anything. Oh, I'm locked up again. My
it might be better for your next episode. Let's see about getting an Ethernet cable, which looks like a phone line on both ends, and hardwire into your router and your Wi-Fi router, and you're probably going to get better signal that way.
Okay. Yeah. Now it says it's not responding, and I'm just going to say wait for it to respond.
You might just want to leave the studio and click the link.
Let me try getting in on the on my phone.
That works too.
Because I think I can go to the where you sent me a message and get it there, and then just click on and come back in. Here you are, and there's okay. I'm coming back to the StreamYard. Okay. Okay, and then I think I click here.
You'll click that link that I sent you in Messenger.
It says you're entering a broadcast studio. So should I just shut? Well, I can.
I'll pull this one, the one from your laptop. I'll pull it out when your other one gets in, and I'll put that one in.
Okay. Will I still be able to see the chat and everything?
Can you see the chat right now on your? There's a way to see it on the mobile. I'm just not sure what.
Well, see the phone. I have to kind of go back and forth, so I go off screen to see the chat on the phone. So I can't see the chat on the phone.
Well, maybe instead, what you do is you use your laptop for your camera on screen, and you mute the other one, and just keep that open for the chat.
Keep the phone open for the chat.
Keep your phone just on the chat, and we'll just mute it, and we won't put it in. But then you can see the chat, but your camera is from the laptop.
Okay. So then I think enter studio, right?
Yes.
Okay. And then I'm backstage. Oh! Let's mute this.
Yeah, and you might want to turn it all the way down.
Okay.
Whew. I would say turn your phone volume, like on the side, turn it all the way down.
No, wait.
And hello, everyone. I'm Jess. We're working on it.
Then okay.
Oh. Okay, better yet, I just had a thought. I want to put that one in. Oh. Okay, why did it disappear?
I'm back again.
There we go.
Okay. I am back again.
And you're actually unfrozen. If you turn your phone sideways, you'll get the full widescreen view instead of the land. Yeah, there you go.
Ah, there we go. Okay.
Okay, so now we're back at it.
That's funny. I am an Iowa witch. I am a doctor of chiropractic. I am a dominatrix, and I I aspire to be the next Dr. Ruth. I don't know if a lot of you people probably don't know who Dr. Ruth is because you may be too young. I'm finding out that I said, "Oh, I'm going to be the next Dr. Ruth," and they're like, "Who's Dr. Ruth?" So yeah, it's people don't know anymore who she is, but she was awesome, and she helped a lot of people work through their sexual, problems. And she was back in the day before. I don't even think they had Viagra back then. So she was kind of like cutting edge, I would say, for the day. She was probably. I'd say it was in the 80s maybe that she was like super popular. And she did all the talk shows, and she's this little tiny lady, and she was from Germany or something like that, maybe Bavaria, I don't know, but she had a little accent, and she is so very cute. So anyway, we're talking about manifestation today, and so you always want to stay positive, because if you let the negativity in and you start thinking, I can't do this, or this isn't going to happen, or, things are not going to ever, go my way, well, then they're not. Because when you are the creator of your own life, the things that you say to yourself and the things that you do are going to have an effect on the rest of your life. I think about Eeyore, he's like, oh, I'm never gonna have my tail. I'm always gonna keep losing it, And so he did. He never had his tail, because he always thought he wasn't gonna have it. That's the thing, if you think to yourself, things are never gonna change. It's always gonna be like this. It's always gonna be the same. And good things are never gonna happen for me. You've just written your own life right there. And if you think that you haven't, think again. And you have to stay positive. If you can see joy in the near future, even if it's not today, maybe today is kind of a day where you're not feeling a lot of joy. Tomorrow's a different day. You can always, and you can create a little joy in your life. I mean, just decide to be happy. Happiness comes from in you. And if you say to yourself that things are terrible and awful and horrid, then that's going to probably be what your life is. So you have to be upbeat and positive that life is good, it can get better, and it will. And then you have to say it like it's already done. Like I have this thing, like say it's money. Like money's already in the bank. It's already there. I'm not going to have to worry about it anymore. I'm going to get the freedom that money, will bring me. That wealth and prosperity are mine to have, and I deserve it. Those are things that you should be saying to yourself every day. And don't spend time thinking anything opposite to what you want, because this is going to be another thing that's going to stop you from getting it is, that thinking, oh, this is never going to happen. If you think that, then it won't happen. And so you have to really be positive that it can happen, and that it's going to happen, and that it is already happening. Like wheels are turning out there in the universe right now to make the thing that I want happen. And I can envision it right now. Events are occurring. I'm not sure what they are, but they're occurring, and the wheel is spinning to come and land on the place I want. So you have to just really, invest yourself. You have to meditate so you can quiet your mind, and you can get your body and your soul into the same energy waves and you really, so you're working in concert as a human being. And know that you can create things. It's funny. I remember this story about the guy in the forest, and he eats a banana. Well, he just turned a banana into a human being because he ate it, and it's now become a part of him. And so, he turned the banana into a man. And so that's kind of what we have to do every day. You take things into yourself and you turn them into what you want, and what you reflect what you want, basically. And so then you want to see it, smell it, feel it, and you have to be really invested in it to make it into the physical. You have to, imagine what it feels like to hold it, or what does it smell like, or what does it feel like inside when you look at it. What does it look like? One time I was doing a fill-in job as a chiropractor for a woman who was on vacation, and we were in the office, the staff girl and I, and it was kind of boring. There wasn't really anything going on. And so we decided, I'd heard about this at a seminar. And so we decided we were going to try it. And we decided it was a man in his late 30s. He was, 5'10", brown hair, brown eyes, was going to have low back pain, new patient. So then he would have required a physical and all that. So, give us more to do. So anyway, that guy came in right after lunch. We went out to lunch and stuff and thinking, whatever. Right after lunch, that guy walked in. And it was just amazing. We looked at each other like, could this really be happening? But it was, and it did really happen. And so, once again, it was proof to me that you can make things happen. You are the creator of your own reality. And if you want, a particular reality, you have to make it so. And it's within you to do it. You can do it. And, I've done it. And I used to say to people, I've lived a charmed life. It was because I had such, all the things that I wanted, I ended up getting, and I guess I didn't really put it all together until just a few years ago, probably. And I didn't realize that I had the power that I did. And it's amazing when I think I heard somebody today talk about spiritual awakening. I said I felt like I was in the Matrix, and I had, woken up, and I looked around, and it's like everyone else is sleeping, but I can see things. I clearly, like I never did before. And I didn't know if it was just me or if it was, some sort of a witchy thing, or if it was just me because, I had come through a kind of a tough journey. And I thought, well, maybe I really just am waking up. Maybe I am in the Matrix, who knows? But I finally, today, I heard someone talk about spiritual awakening. And that's what happened. I had a spiritual awakening, and it changed everything. I'm much more aware of things now than I was before the awakening. And I just, it's amazing to be able to have that capacity. And I don't know if it comes with age or if it comes with, just a certain maturity level, or, and I think for some people, maybe it never comes. I'm not sure because I haven't talked to everyone about it yet. But maybe after this podcast, I'll find out more, if more from other people, what they've experienced. But manifestation, it doesn't require that spiritual awakening. but I think it's I think it's, maybe you understand it better if you've had that occurrence in your life. So I wish I could see the chat. I can't see any chats. So if you guys are talking to me, I love you. Great. Hi, everybody. But yeah, I can't see any of the chats. And so I'm just kind of going on and on here. Because this is about the time when I did want to field some questions. So I don't know if maybe the ladies could check the chat and see if there's any. Let me see though. Here it says chat. Let's try that. Yeah. Okay, comments. Okay. So let's see. Sam says, bunch of bullshit. That's what I have experienced. Well, and there was a time in my life I would have thought that it was bullshit. It's like, oh, you can't do that. That's just so out there. You must be crazy. But I have proof, and I'm gonna show you here in just a sec. Oh, hi, Jacob. Nice to see you here. It's awesome that you made it. I was trying to send everyone's invitations, and then, oh, hey, Wayne Harden. If you're still here, hi. But yes, thanks for coming. And, oh, oh,
Uh-oh, did she finish her broadcast, or is she coming out and back in? Here, hello. So we're not. So we're not dead air.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
Welcome to the Skeleton Key Network, where we will have technical issues here too. I'm cooking.
I was testing out. I had
tried
opened
to
and was
come
testing
back.
out. I don't see her yet. I'm watching. I know at some point they were talking about what, astral travel?
I
know. I think I saw. Yeah.
she was talking about manifesting and
Well, manifesting is a really big part of, any witch's life, if you want to get technical.
Yeah, we do feel that way. Hang on, let me stir my stuff here.
Well, I usually keep the light off so y'all can't see that everything's messy, but
come say hello to the camera and talk to this for a minute.
I made it. Oh my God, my stupid phone died.
Okay.
We're gonna I was going to use my laptop, so I didn't really look at my phone as to whether or not it was charged. Guess what? It died, but I'm back. I tried to make it quick. All right, so
and don't forget to turn your phone sideways so you get the landscape.
Oh yeah. Okay. Let's see. It's going to be a little bit. There we go. All righty. So here's the deal. I had a cat. His name was Wilson. And I loved Wilson. He was a great cat. He was really just huge. Humongous. and he was my familiar, and we had a pretty tight bond, and I really, really loved him. And so when he died, I had to go pick his body up off the road, and it was awful. And I put him where nothing would bother him until the next day, because it was already dark, and I then started to dig a grave for him. And it was a friend of mine come by and helped me, dig it. So it was really deep. And then, we laid him to rest. Well, I was going to read the 23rd Psalm. Even though I'm a witch, I'm like a reformed Christian. I was raised a Christian. And so I still sort of fall back on stuff like that, on occasion. And so I was going to read the 23rd Psalm for the cat. Well, I opened the Bible and I saw $20 bill. Hey, great. Maybe I'll find more. So I flipped through the Bible, $420. I knew I had put it there because it was $420. So anyway, I that was the first blessing, because I really, really needed it, So we laid the cat to rest, and I had this little guy that I had been, he was just around the house, but I sort of started to, hold on to it, and I would sleep with it at night in my little, or take a nap in my recliner with it. And I always had it, and I would pet it, but it didn't purr, it's kind of like lackluster. But I thought, well, I don't know if I want another cat. He had just died, and sometimes it's no good to just rush right out and get another pet. And so I thought about, well, what if I wanted another cat? What kind of cat would I want? And so I went, well, probably a male cat, because I don't get along with female cats. I don't know. Maybe we're too much alike. Anyway, then I don't get along with female cats, so it had to be a male. And I didn't want a kitten because they're just such a pain in the neck. And I just, I thought, kind of young cat, but not a kitten. And then I even said something to a friend, my friend Jack. I said, Jack, I want a kitty for Christmas. He's like, well, I ain't gonna get you no cat. Well, I didn't really ask you to get me a cat, but I said, I just kind of put it out there to the universe that I think I do want a cat. And so then, I don't know, maybe a week later or something, it was before Christmas, I opened the door to the outside and look out, and there's a cat on my porch, and it's a second floor deck. So, they have to go up a set of stairs, and there's only one way up there. So, most animals don't go up there because it's like, they feel like they'd get trapped or something. And so I never have seen another animal up there, except for one time I saw a raccoon climbing. It was climbing up the pole, and we saw it on the camera. So we waited until it got just to the top, and then we rushed out the door and went, rah! I'm sorry, I just don't. Raccoons are not my thing. Long story. Anyhow, so this cat just is there. Hey, Bob, come here, Bob. Bob. His name's Bob. Come here, Bob. Oh, come here, Bob. Well, this is the cat that was outside the door. This is Bob. Bob's my familiar. He's my best buddy, and I just love him so much. And he is, he's a manifestation, if ever there was one. He is just the best cat in the whole world, and he really wants to get away right now. But I wanted him to get his, 15 minutes. And I put a lot of pictures of Bob. He's my favorite subject for photography. And so I put a lot of pictures of Bob on the internet and stuff. But, that was the thing. I wanted a cat, because they sit on your lap and they purr, and it's just so nice, And Bob, he's kind of a character, but I love him, and I'm glad that he came to me, and he was a manifestation, if ever there was one. So, and then I recently manifested a man in my life. I don't know if I should go into great detail about it, but yeah, what the hell? I might as well. I have a thing about transvestites. I really like them. I don't know why. Chicks with dicks make me very excited. It's just me and my funny fetishes. I have several. Ask me later. So anyway, I really was looking for someone and hoping to find someone that had certain qualities. You know, they were honest, they were loyal and kind, and you know, generous and sexy and sweet. And I found that in someone, and they are really a blessing in my life. And it's been a great friendship, and I hope it continues for a long time. And they are just really a wonderful person, very nice, genuinely nice. And that's what I was looking for. And that's kind of what I've insisted on surrounding myself with, are people who are genuinely nice, who are, you know, in it to win it like I am. And, you know, people who are not trifling. um, I had enough of that a couple of years ago after my mother died, and I'm not ever going back there again. Um, I was grieving, and I think I was in a kind of a weak place, you know, where mentally and physically I was not vibrating in, you know, a good pattern. And so, you know, I kind of, it took me a while, but I think I'm starting to come back from that. And I've now just decided that the people in my life are going to be people of, you know, some moral fiber. and and that's really the only people that I've been meeting lately. I found have been truly nice people, and I think, you know, I've manifested that, you know, where now I'm not meeting these people that were opportunists and really just not nice people. But I'm happy that things are starting to come around again, and I'm manifesting, manifesting the life that I want. And you can too. There's lots of information out there on the internet, on YouTube. There's a man. His name is oh, he's like a Maharishi. It's, oh gosh, I can't think of his name, and I can't find my notes. Imagine that. Yeah, I'm not sure what I did with my book with all my notes in it, but because of course when it came time to be on air, I couldn't find it. But yes, if you have questions later, feel free to message me through the Skeleton Key Network, or just I'm on Messenger too, and ask any questions that you like. I'm doing after this at 9:30. I'm going to do a live video call, and then I can answer any questions that anyone has at that time as well. I was hoping for maybe a little friendly critique on how I did with the podcast, and if they enjoyed it, and if they, you know, learned anything, or if they laughed, or if they thought I was a kook. Which, you know, it's, everyone's entitled to their opinion. I don't begrudge anyone their opinion, and if they don't care for me, or if they think I'm crazy, oh well. Soon I'll have enough money to be considered eccentric, and I'm looking forward to that. So because you know, crazy's okay. I always if I get a ride from somebody, I tell them, hey, you're driving Miss Crazy today. So because yeah, I'm not Miss Daisy, that's for sure. I would have let the poor guy take a pee. I don't know if you haven't seen that movie, you probably wouldn't catch that, but yeah, it was a good movie. Anyway, that's probably one of the last movies I watched. I haven't watched television in years. I think that helps too, to quiet your mind, to not have all that, blah, blah in your ear all the time. And I have to say, I really detest Donald Trump, but I think he was right in saying that the media is slanted. I think they are not telling the truth. And I think that they're trying to feed an alarmist type of attitude. They, you get a dusting of snow and they'll, have everyone running off to the grocery store for, milk and toilet paper. So I think they do it on purpose. Just that heightened alarm is where that's what they do. They get people excited about stuff, So anyway, I think I have just a few minutes left here, and we're a little crazy. All of us are a little crazy here, looking for more crazy witches to join our network. Oh, okay. So if there's any of you out there who are just a little crazy, we don't want really crazy, but a little crazy is good, And I think you have to sometimes be. I think you're not necessarily crazy. You're just viewed that way by society. I think that, witches are normal people. We have normal things that we do, laundry, dishes, cleaning, I put my pants on one leg at a time. Oh, speaking of the pants, since I'm on the skeleton key, I have my skeleton pants on. I thought that would be fun to wear my skeleton pants. So, but because I'm so darn happy to be here at the Skeleton Key Network. And I'm so grateful to my friend Terry, and my new friend Jess to invite me to come here and chat with all of you guys and try and help you out and impart some information to you that maybe you were missing in your life. And because really the thing that I'd like most is for everyone to be happy and to feel fulfilled in your life and to have purpose and meaning in your life. And because that's really all it boils down to, is feeling loved, needed, and that you matter, and all of you do. So I just want to say that for sure. And if you have any questions, I'm happy to take them. This is called Ask Madam. And I was hoping that people would ask me some things, but since I'm not getting the chat, I'm really not sure what you guys are talking about. But I'll be available in the call after. So it's on Messenger, I think. You go through Messenger. Bob is such an asshole. I'm sorry, but he is. I love him. I think he's, he was sent to me by the powers that be, but he's such an asshole sometimes. Come on, Bob. Come on. Get up here. Ugh, whatever. He's a man too. He just does whatever he wants whenever he wants to do it. Come on, let's go. Come on, get up here. Yeah, I love me some Bob. Well, Bobsy was my father's name, also my grandfather's name, and my little brother's name, Bob. I was supposed to be Bob, but I'm a girl, and so I am not. Oh, you want pants like that? Actually, I think these came from Walmart at like Halloween time. So, and yeah, I've worn the skulls almost off of them because as a chiropractor, I think that stuff's great too. Bones, I love bones. I picked up a few today out on the beach. I went out front and because I live on the river, on the Mississippi, directly on, and I went out today and collected some rocks and things. That's kind of the sort of thing that I do like witchy stuff. I like to, the stones just kind of ground me and keep me, just in a place in a good place. Because honestly, oh, you collect skulls, Sam. Nice. Excellent. I have a few. I have some animals, and just I have like a plastic human one, and I have a plastic spine that I used for educational purposes when I was a chiropractor. When I say when I was a chiropractor, I still am. It's part of who I am now, really, because it's just you do it for so many years, it kind of becomes part of who you are. I'm a healer, and I still try and heal people. Emotionally or physically, either one. I'm still there trying to heal people, but I had to heal myself first, and I think I'm getting there. I'm just right about there, pretty close. I think it's a ongoing journey. We never. I hate to say that. I'm there, because I think we're always striving for a little bit better. To just be a more understanding, more kind, more loving, and just have a better viewpoint on life. So, but I'm doing pretty good on my viewpoint, and I think if this helped you guys, it makes me even happier. So I think we're gonna probably sign off here pretty soon. I think I just have like 3 minutes, so I'm just gonna pet Bob and feel the love, feel the love of everyone who came to visit. So let's see if I can see any chat stuff here. Oh, okay. Oh, no comment. Okay. Great show. Work in the process. That is true. Yeah, always. Um, and then, oh, Bob. Yes, Bob is adorable. He is just so darned, he's so darn naughty, though, all the time. Thank you, Jacob. Thanks for stopping in. And I'm glad you enjoyed it, Irene. It's been so nice meeting you. You're really kind of, you know, it's good that you're coming to us all the way from Japan. That's awesome. So, and I'm sure you speak Japanese. I think I may have some things I'd like to ask you at some point. I have some art and things. Maybe you could help me identify the artist. That would be so awesome. I'm trying to figure out who the artist was on some paintings that my uncle sent me. Well, he didn't send them to me. He sent them to my grandmother. One of them was a silk painting, and it's so beautiful. It is. It was so vibrant. It brought tears to my eyes when I saw it. And it's just was gorgeous. But I'll get with you outside of the chat, and maybe not today, but soon. And we'll take a look at that stuff. We'll do a little video chat. So, but I'm going to come back to here, and we're, oh, sorry. I got a hair on my tongue. Let's see. It's at 58. Okay, so we just got like a minute and a half. And so I'll wrap up today by saying that I think intention is everything. You have to believe it to make it happen. And you have to push away anything that is contrary to your goal. And if you have goals, write them down. And don't just write them down. Give yourself a time frame, because goals without time frames never get met. And if that's, and that's just a practical thing that you can do in your life. And even if it's a baby step, the tiniest little step towards your goal, you're making progress. Keep going.